So we've just got word that Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport has officially issued a ground stop right now, and it's clearly evident to see why. They have issued this ground stop right now because the severe weather is both dangerous for travelers and especially people in the air. Just a few minutes ago, they came out with that information from Hartsfield-Jackson. We are tracking more than 600 flights have been canceled already, and nearly 350 flights are delayed. We do anticipate those numbers going up, especially being under a ground stop. No one can fly in or out of Hartsfield-Jackson right now because the roadways and the tarmac would clearly not be safe in these snowy and icy conditions as we look there at this temperature right now of 30 degrees with the snow steadily falling there as we look live here over the tower cam. And Chelsea, this is one of those situations where, you know, I've been monitoring social media over the last couple of days, and sometimes in southern atmospheres, people don't take it as serious. They say, oh, the meteorologists are hyping it up, and that's why we're in the service industry in this way. You know, you never want to be caught off guard. Everyone remembers what happened when that was the case, right? And so this is a day to really take this serious. And from the perspective of Molly, you know, there are ways to enjoy this with your family. School is out, your offices are closed. That's true. But we want to let people know, we saw what happened in Dallas yesterday. We saw, you know, even Birmingham, our neighbors down I-20. This thing is here, and it's going to be with us for a while. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen some measurable snowfall around. Certainly we have it out there. We already got reports of about a half inch in some spots. So this will go down in the history books as a day that we had snow. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we had some snow around. As the day progresses on, that's probably what you want to do. You probably want to be more like Molly and try to get out in some of these conditions. Although I think it will start to turn a little more dicey as some warmer air tries to move in here. What you're looking at right now is, well, what you probably can't see. The King and Queen building right here. This is 400 near Northside Hospital. You barely see a little shadow of the King and Queen building right in there, so you can barely see up 285 or up 400 at all, but you see the snow coming down. So it will be tough to navigate, and because the road temperatures are above freezing, or just above freezing, we're starting to see it stick a little bit quickly now. Untreated roads, this is George's Rome in the downtown area. Untreated roads will look more like this, where you get a car or two coming down the lane, and so you see those tracks. Better to stay within those tracks. I can tell you that right now, so you can get some traction. I would say just stay at home and just watch it from our view, from our vantage point. But the snow is starting to lighten up here in the Georgia-Rome area, where we couldn't really see some of those buildings in the background. Now you're starting to see it. That's the way it's going to be. It'll fluctuate off and on, heavy at times throughout the area today. You'll get some of that snow in. Now, take a look at the radar, and it does show that, where we have some heavy bands in here, where you're going to see the brighter whites around. Here is George's Rome right here, and that lighter band is starting to come in there. That's why we're starting to see the snow slack off just a little bit there. But for example, in Paulding County, for example, over toward Dallas, you got some pretty decent clip of snow coming down, and then you make your way into, let's say, Cobb County. Notice this little pink shade here surrounded by that purple. That's where some mixing is taking place. Likely sleet mixing in at times with some of the snow over there in Cobb County, Marietta in particular. Also down toward the south, you see Peachtree City, down toward Luthersville, over toward Rover. That's where you got some mixing taking place. I suspect more of this, or we'll see areas like this begin to grow a little bit more as we head toward mid-morning, because we're anticipating some warmer air getting in here. Over toward Logansville right now, you got some pretty decent clip of snow coming down. Over into Madison as well, over toward the Athens area. I just looked at your camera at UGA, pretty decent snow coming down. But you go further to the north, where you would expect that snow to be, it's not as heavy as of yet. In fact, looked at the Dahlonega camera, the field over into North Georgia's campus is grass. So not a whole lot of snow coming down yet. Ivy Log, not a whole lot of snow coming down yet. Even up toward Clayton or Toccoa, not as of yet. But over toward Ellijay, starting to pick up a little bit. Jasper, Canton, over toward Calhoun, Dalton, you got the decent snow coming down. So snow for the morning, but once we get to the afternoon, that's when we're expecting to see some mixing begin to take place. We have a winter storm warning in effect for today, all of today. Kicked in at 5 o'clock a.m. It's going to last through the day and into Saturday morning. Even though the precipitation will end by
9 o'clock tonight, 10 o'clock tonight. We're still going to keep this warning up because of the effects of the snow and the ice could still be around right on through Saturday morning. Matter of fact, it could stay around through Saturday afternoon as we see refreezing taking place. Temperatures are not going to fluctuate all that much. We're in the 30s right now. I think we're going to stay there, maybe get up to about 33, 35 degrees for a high temperature, and then watch that temperature fall down tonight, and then do it again as we head into Saturday, which is why this is going to last. That purple shade that you see down there, the purple highlighted counties, that indicates a winter weather advisory that's going to remain in effect as well, where we're expecting to see a little bit more in the way of rain and freezing rain down there to the south. There's your temperatures right there. They are in the 30s, just below the freezing mark in a lot of spots. You got 30 degrees right now in Marietta. You're the same in Atlanta, over toward Covington as well. 29 degrees in Peachtree City. You got 29 in Canton, 28 over into Georgia's Rome, 32, your warm spot down there in Thomaston. So you're right at the freezing mark. This is a huge system, folks. So this system will last pretty much all day today.